Thomas Edward. Oh, didn't see that, it's Thomas Edward. And I've got another unboxing review to do. So a bit back end of last year, we did an Olight old review, an unboxing, where it floated. We put it in the bath. But Christmas just gone, my dad got me this. What's an Olight Warrior X Turbo, my dream torch. I said I wanted a torch, and I said it in about way what I wanted, and I got it. So I got my dream torch, and I got it because I wanted it, and it was my dream for, it's only been out about a year. I wanted it because it was a mini thrower, so it will go a long distance, the throw on it. Because the others, what had big throws since before this came out, were either like 600 metres, 500 metres, or you'd have to buy a really big couple £100 one, what would have 1,000. But this, I think my dad got it probably on flash sale just before Christmas. But they retail about 140, something like that. Quite an expensive torch, something I couldn't afford. So yeah, that's the box. And on the back, it says high is 1,100, then it will step down to 600, and then low is 300, and then that will step down to 150. So on high it will do on high on 1,100 it will do 1,000 metres, and then 150 it does 360 metres. Still quite a long way compared to something like this. Get it out of my pocket, that is. An i5T. I think that's only got like a 40-50 metre range on that. You know, nothing compared to what that is on low. So let's get it unboxing it, shall we? Now, I did have a desk last time, but I don't think it works. I think you should just see me face and me unwrapping it. I think that's the way to go. Because otherwise it's just a bit boring looking at a desk, isn't it? It's like any other video on YouTube. So anyway, yeah, so that's the box. So you open it at the side of some magnets. I'll put it near my mic, it's a bit of ASMR. It's pure tingles, that is. Anyway, we're getting distracted. So you open it with these magnets, very squish. And it opens like that, whoa, and then you get a yellow thing. Well, you get here first to say thank you for being a part of our Olight family, and your support is why we do this. Enjoy, Olight team. And then you get this yellow thing here, what just tells you about you. When they come new, they have yellow things on battery to take off when they're in storage and transport. And it tells you you've got to charge it up before you use it, and it's true. When I first got it out of the box, it was buzzing at me because it was flat. So all the new ones buzz. It's very high tech, these torches now, and it wasn't like like going back even 5 years, they weren't as high tech as they are now. So when you get inside, you get this sort of view, and you get a case, and you're like, oh, where's the torch? And it's in the case. And up the side of it in there, I'll show you what's in there in a minute. So we'll pull the torch out. So we get this case, what you can put on your belt, and I think it's a tactical torch, but because of the throw on it and the oomph it gives, it's sort of aimed at people that hunt and search and rescue and people like that, and you get a discount if you're in the forces. That's pretty good. So yeah, you get it, and it comes out of this pouch, and it comes out, and you think, is that it? But it packs a punch for the size. It's one of those things where it's a bit disappointment, and then you go, wow, that's mega. So that's it really. It's about, what is it, that about 6 inches, 7 inches long, something like that. It's got a big bezel on it, a bit of tactical, so you can, so when it's self-defense, or you can break something. You probably break, no, you couldn't break glass with it, but it's pretty severe. I think you don't need it in self-defense. It's so blinding when you point that at someone's eyes. I think it's like I've got a H2R Nova head torch, and that's so powerful you can burn paper with it. And I think this is the same, because it does get hot. It does get hot. So if you take the tail cap off it, well, let me say on end, that's your switch, and it took me a long time. I thought it was broken when I got it. It took me a long time to work out to use that switch. Even in the fact that it wasn't difficult, like I've got an S2R, what has quite an intelligent switch, and this doesn't. It's because it's made, you can put I forgot what you call them, like a trigger switch on them when you're on guns, so you can pop it on and off without permanently turning it on. And I think because it has that feature, it's really hard. It took me a few weeks to really work out how to turn it on between the two modes. So you sort of half click it to get it on low, and then you click it full to get it on full lumens. But sometimes it would just go on full and it wouldn't do low, and I think it was either the newness of it, and also because it's made for this trigger switch on it, so it really annoyed me at the time, but I've got used to it now. So we'll take the end off here. It's all nice and lubed up, they all lube them up, and it's got a double seal on it, keep it waterproof. And then it's got a 21700 rechargeable lithium ion battery, 5000 milliamp. It's a 3.6 volt. I was expecting it to be an 18650, so like the other torches, but it's not, because it needs a bit more power, oomph. So we'll put that, and it's got a thing here. It's a tactical thing, so when it's, let me screw it back on. When it's back on here, you can hold it like that with your fingers around it. You press the end. And there's another one of them, what's a silicone one, it's a smooth one. And people always wonder why that is. And all I can think it is, it's just a nicer feel than, that's a bit rough on your hands to hold that like that. And then when you unscrew that, you can unscrew that, and then you can take the pocket clip off, you don't need that. I'm not really a fan of pocket clips, I know we take them off. But it's alright, because it's actually made like a really good clip as well. And then it's just one little LED there, down there, quite a deep sort of cone. And then I won't point to the camera, but it's pretty, you can see there, that's on low and then that's high. It's pretty, pointing up, it lights up my studio. I think even low it would light up my studio. Oh, maybe not. I'll point it behind me, there we go. That's on low. And then that's on high, so it's pretty good. But I'll show you in the dark what it's really like, because there's no point showing you in the studio what it's like. You know, the camera won't do it justice, but we'll show you anyway what it's like in dark and what we can get with it, what we can see with it. But we'll finish off the box first. So put that down here. In the box, there's another like little sleeve. Oh, and in the bottom of the box it says thank you. And you've got a charger, and I haven't opened it, but in there pretty much you've got instructions, you've got a lanyard. What I hate on torches, lanyards are useless. I don't know why you ever want a lanyard, except if you're up something really tall and you don't want it to fall out, but I find them awkward, lanyards. And then you got that other ring I was telling you about, that silicone ring. That's it, and it's just instructions and a charger. So yeah, that's what comes in the box pretty much. I would have kept it, I would have done an unboxing when it was still in its clean film, you know, I could have done a proper like first hand unboxing, but it was my dream torch and I got it on Christmas Day and I wanted to open it and go on a night walk and try it, so I did. And it's mega. It's mega, mega, mega. So yeah, next time I'll see you, I'll be outside in the dark somewhere, and we'll go from there, and then we'll either finish it outside or I'll come back to the studio and finish it. So see you then. So it's a couple hours later, well actually it's about 8 hours later, and it's gone dark. So I've brought the Warrior X Turbo in the dark, and luckily pitch black tonight. There's no stars, no moon, nothing. So it's proper pitch black. Perfect test for a perfect torch. So I've come down. I've a long time ago on my channel we did about, is the seawall falling in? Well, is the seawall falling into the sea, or was it the railway falling? I can't remember now. But furnace line anyway. So we've come down here where all that metal road was, 2020 summer, or back end it was autumn, to try it out because it's got a perfect sort of range. There's a couple like markers down what we can test, what we can see with this. So I'll turn it on and see. So yeah, so there you can just see the whistle board there. There's a little white thing in the end, and that's on its full 1100 lumens and at 1,000 meters. So you can just see that whistle board. I actually can see it clearer in person than on the camera, as I thought it would do, because the camera never does a torch justice. But that's probably, I don't know if that's 1,000 meters away or not, but you can see it clearly. And if we pan round here, you can sort of see the marsh. You can't see a lot. There's little puddles there. This is where Metal Road was along here. But you can see the beam on it. It's pretty good. Look, all those puddles there and up. And when you go up, it's like Star Wars. Look, it's pretty good. So yeah, that's on 1,000 thing. But we put it on. That's dark. But you can just see a tiny bit. There you go. You can just see. There you go on 150 lumens. You can just see. Look, there's puddles there. But if you go up there, you just see the wall, and that's about it. You can't see a lot else other than that. So it's pretty good. You can see why hunters and search and rescue use it, because it's pretty powerful. I know you can't see it as well, but it is pretty. It's pretty good. That, look at that. It's pretty good. So yeah, I'll do some shots without me talking, so you can see. But that's pretty much it, really. So there you go. That's my new pocket thrower. Well, my mini thrower. So it's only what, 6 inches, 8 inches long, and it can pack a punch for the size. So I wish I'd show you a lot better, but it's camera technology. Even if you got the best camera technology in the world, you can't show how good that is. You got to be here now looking at it, or go and buy one. Tell you what, go to Olight and buy one, and you can see for yourself. But do it on a flash sale when they're not so expensive, because they're a bit of a steep price when they're new. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my little video. It's been a bit of a ramble, and I've tried to show you the best parts of this torch and what comes with it, and what the benefits of having this torch on your belt, or just in your backpack, or wherever you have it, or in your car. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it makes you buy one. I think that's what Olight want you to do, is go out and buy one. Anyway, I got it as a present, so I didn't have to buy it. But anyway, so remember to give us a comment. Say, have you got one, or do you want one, or what Olights do you have? And give us a subscribe, and what's the other things? Oh yeah, give us a like, and remember to click that big bell. Ding!